Went down again. It's gonna be one of those days. All right, going to be doing the 60 pounds, 27.21 kilograms. It says your biceps get so big when you lift the weights. Oh, yeah, yeah, they tend to do that. So I like lifting a lot, and I want to keep getting stronger. I don't necessarily want to get a whole lot bigger. Um, when I get done, sometimes like when I'm done biceps, there'll be so much blood in my arm. It's like hard to to scratch the top of my head without looking like a monkey. So, so I do want to keep getting bigger, but there's a limit to how big I want to get. There's some guys out there like I don't know how they function. One more time. I don't know how like there's one guy I think it's Noel Diaz or Noel something or something with a D. He's on YouTube and big dude, but uses steroids and is very honest about using steroids. Like he doesn't hide it. He couldn't really hide it. It'd be ridiculous for him to deny it. But he's so big. Like he talks about having like sleep apnea and stuff when from just being so heavy from muscle. And that's crazy to me. Like to put on so much muscle that you're getting the same kind of sleep patterns as someone that's like severely obese. There's there's the limit. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Was it just? It seems like when you're that big, it's got to start affecting your mobility. And clothes has got to be next to impossible to find. You have to get like all of your shirts, especially tailored if you're that big. There's no way. Suits would have to be ridiculous. It's like watching when The Rock puts on a suit. You know, that is expensive. I don't think any part of The Rock suits can't be custom. I have a bunch of suits I used to wear for work, and there's a whole set I can't fit in now. Just my shoulders are a little too big. If I lose enough weight to make the Superman costume look good, I should be able to fit both or more of my suits again, but it's gonna be a challenge. I'll have to weigh. I'll have to have less body fat than I did when they fit. That's one of the reasons why I'm trying to challenge myself to get back or to get into this suit is that it's a Superman suit because I've just put on a lot of muscle in the last 5 months, 4 months so far this year. And last month was really rough because I realized I was like gaining weight. I was getting kind of bummed out and a little depressed about it. And so I realized like my my jeans weren't any tighter. And that's when I realized, oh, I'm not putting on fat. Like it's muscle. And then I started doing more research into how much muscle you can put on. And I was like, okay, like this makes a lot more sense. I do want to, start focusing on burning off some more fat, but I was pretty bummed out last month on that account. But it'll be it'll be better.
All right, I'm gonna go down to 50 pounds. That's 22.67 kilograms. All right, 50 pounds. You said I was talking to you. Forgot the water turned on. It was spilling. You definitely don't want to have a big water mess. I used to live in China, and I lived in Haikou, which is an island, Hainan in the south, and it's very, very hot there. And we would, in the middle of the day when we would like do dishes and stuff, we would start having water fights. And it would just start with like just somebody throwing a little bit of water on someone, and then a cup of water. And a couple of times we had such a giant water fight that like the floors were all like downstairs were all covered in water. Like we went nuts. That was a giant water mess to clean up. And thankfully we got it all fixed before my parents could get upset. But it was massive. We were throwing like giant water pitchers at each other. There's probably like 6 of us doing it. It was so hot there. I mean, like there, 100-degree day is like rare. Or sorry, it's rare that it goes below 100 degrees in the summer, especially.
even just says you seem to be an adventurous person. I try to be. There's just so much to see, so much to do. I just can't wait till my kids are old enough to travel more, get out of the country. I would love to be in a position where, like, in the summer, my kids and I could go spend like a month out of the country, go see other lands and other people. But I think you need a month. Like, I'd love to spend, I like to idea of picking a place and going there for like a month, you know, because you need to be somewhere for a long time to start to really appreciate another culture and who people are. It takes some time. You have to become like part of the scenery, and people like to not really care that you're there before you can really start to appreciate who people are. And my favorite part about traveling is people and their stories. I love stories. I love hearing different people's stories. Hearing the reasons for why they do things in their culture. Hear the reasons for why they still do the things they do. So, all right. I've got to take off. Thank you so much for coming by. Hope you have a good day, good rest of your week. I'm glad leg day is done. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for coming by.